Three words: go for it. Whatever you feel like, go for it. Don't be afraid. Just trust in God, walk out on faith, and whatever your dreams are, go for it. And don't let anybody destroy your dreams. He's a motivational speaker. Actually, I think he's out of Sacramento. Les Brown is very, very famous. But he told a story about fear. And fear is false evidence of appearing real. He told a story about this guy going to work, and every day he would walk home. But when he got close to his house, this bulldog would run out and chase him, and he would have to go around the other way. In fact, sometimes he would go all the way around the block just to get so he wouldn't see that bulldog. And one day he was tired, and he didn't feel like going around the block. And if that dog comes out, it's going to be me or him. And he picked up a big rock, and he started walking home, and here come this bulldog. And he stood his ground with that rock. And the bulldog got close to him, and he could see the bulldog didn't even have any teeth in his mouth. So he started chasing the bulldog. That's fear. A lot of times we fear stuff that has no teeth. It can't hurt you. It can't do anything. We just get afraid because we allow other circumstances to make us afraid. And therefore we freeze. We don't go after our fears. We don't go for it. And that's fear. That bulldog is fear. It has no teeth unless you give it some. One of the things I'm very proud of, and it's just one of them, there are a few, but one, I collaborated with four other groups. When I was pastoring a church here, we had a subsidiary under the church called Career Development Center. And I used Career Development Center to put together a proposal with some other organizations for San Joaquin County to do welfare to work, built under Clinton, where people who were referred to welfare, they would stay on welfare for maybe a couple weeks, and they showed them how to find jobs, and then they would send them to us. And we found out, okay, why can't you find a job? And it was our duty to get them in a position where they could find work. And putting together that proposal, we worked a lot of long hours. And when it finally went to the Board of Supervisors for San Joaquin County, they awarded us the bid. And what really struck me was that the head of the Board of Supervisors and the mayor, they were asking all these companies a lot of different questions. How are you going to do it? How are you going to get it accomplished? And on and on and on. But when it came our turn, and I was chosen to present it to the Board of Supervisors, they said, well, we know Elder Thrower. Anybody have any questions? They said no. They awarded us $1.2 million. That blew me away. And that, I feel like that was one of my proudest achievements. When I was in high school, I thought I was a pretty good wrestler, but I could never last a season. I always got injured. I never finished. I was able to finish a season. That's one thing when I look back on. If I could do over again or have it done over again, just give me one healthy season so I could see how good I could be. How others perceive us, how we make others feel. I think that's what I want to leave behind. Eugene tried to help somebody while he was here, and that's what I want people to think about me.